I thought Julian Torres really came off the bench and continues to show what he can become. He is playing any of the big guys right now. Ty was very good defensively inside, 7 block shots, and we couldn't get a couple threes to go. I don't know how many in the first half were down in the rim and they just out. And again, I take it as a compliment that teams go zone because you can't. You want to guard us man to man, and I think the bottom line is when it comes back to it, when I look at the film, we just quit scoring, and you can't quit scoring against. Well, I think he's getting more and more comfortable with what we want out of him defensively, and I think he was so worried about being right that he had forgot what he was. Nobody can score on you. Go block it. And, now we got to do a better job of when he blocks it, our guard's digging in there and getting that ball. But he's doing a better job, too, of moving his feet. At times, he would get stuck, and then when he needed to come over and block it, he was too late. Now he's getting more and he can time it, and yet they still can't throw the pass to his guys. So he's really growing in that area. Well, I've been around a lot of very good players, and there's a point where, especially for freshmen, where you've played this many minutes, and yet he continues to bring it at a high level every time he steps on that floor, and he had 2 threes in the first half that were down, and they just don't go in, and he goes 12 for 14 at the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and again, all the guys, and when I say young guys, I include Lance in that, I include Ty in that. They're all stepping up and starting to get a feel for others too. And at the end of the day, that's why we make some good plays. Lance hit a good 3 there, and when they were making a run, and Lance made a 3, and so but no, Dikembe continues to grow, and he's got to continue to grow. And it's when you have 2 or 3 people coming at you, then you got to figure out what you do with that, and he will. Well, the last one, I would contribute all our free throw shooting because we were 9 for 24 at Youngstown. That's what you're talking about, and he playing 3 games in 6 days, and guys like Lance and him hardly ever came out. Well, he didn't come out, and even the 2 he missed at the end when we were up 1, he doesn't do that, and so but yet nobody was more disappointed. So for the last 2 days, he's done nothing but stand at the free throw line, and that's a great quality because that's what you have to do. Lance and Gabe were in the gym this afternoon shooting. The culture of the program is coming, of guys understanding. And again, I can only measure it by where we were at when we played Detroit at Detroit compared to tonight. Now, no question it's at home, so it's a different venue. But Detroit's a better basketball team now than they were when we played them the first time. Well, I've shown how far we've come in 6 weeks. And I still go back to, and I'm going to continue to talk about this, if we hadn't opened with 6 out of 8 on the road, we might be in a different position right now. But the position we're in now is, can you play better Sunday? Can you play better next weekend heading to Detroit? Because that's what we're building it for. Well, and again, we were doing some things, and we lost him a couple times. But you look at Jenkins and Paris, and I have great respect for Antoine Wilson. You got to cheat off somebody, and we were leaving him a little bit, and he made us pay for it. He's a veteran, he understood what we couldn't trick him any longer, and we were trying to, but we couldn't, and so That's why he got some of the baskets he did. And Ray did a good job of figuring out what we were doing.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bring up Julian Torres.